88 degrees outside. 14:34 was the time on my little weather app thing on my phone. And 14 is 2. So 2, 3, 4. So it's steps. Excuse me, but the reason why I came on here, excuse me again, is because I keep hearing that Ed Sheeran, is that his name, song? Is it Perfect or something like that? Like I was hearing, I found a love. I found a love. How else? What else was I hearing? Better than anyone I know, or something. I don't know. Anyway, somebody has found a love, and it's you. I'm not going to say a gender because a gender was not coming up, although it's a man singing the song, right? So, and I'm a woman, so there's that. I automatically can say, hey, ladies, there's a man that sees you, that has found you better than anyone they know, or some shit like that. And of course, that's the energy that's coming through. Because a man sees, you know what I mean? So, at what point do we get our messages, and do we get our own humans, our own thoughts and feelings from our perspective, and correlate them and put them together? The reader, the messenger, the whatever gets the insight, but also has their own spin of their perspective. So I had no idea that was coming out. I went outside for a sec. It's hot. There really isn't anything to do out there. So I came back in here. Sorry, I just went on a little trip somewhere. My human was just speaking while I was somewhere else. That's fucking great. So I haven't watched this yet, but it's pulled up on the screen. It says the Sumerian tablet that lists every species that hides in plain sight, dash ranked by numbers. Interesting. Oh, of course it's my algorithm. You watch one Sumerian tablet or stay too long on one thing, and whether it's the algorithm will give you more of that. Thank you. They're like, and that's how they distort, and that's how each human lives in their own reality by their algorithm of that screen you're staring at, no matter what screen it is. So far and in depth and deeply are we in our screens. I say we, myself included. So much energy just came down. The pressure. Clap on, clap off. The clapper. Again, it's something on a screen. It could be made by anything or anyone. Television tells lies to your vision. Ralph Smart said that from Infinite Waters. I haven't listened to him in a long time, but that was years ago. I love him. I'm getting, why do they keep bringing me back to this? Now I'm getting like the 28-day monthly cycle, the 28-day cycle. And we don't really know the actual day. We don't actually know the day of the month. And we don't really know the months. Everything's been changed. Everything's been twisted. There's like one thing we could, maybe we're to really more focus on the seasons, when stuff grows, when it doesn't, what the alignments, you can count things by moons and by suns, the cycles. Because in an instant, if our electricity was taken down and, our grid, for whatever reason, solar flares, fuckery, whatever, when there's no electricity like we know it, but there's ways to get electricity and do all kinds of things. Shh, it's the old ways, right? Follow the yellow brick road. No. That was giving me, it's like follow the things that have been buried, literally, and, knowing what the earth is all about and the vibration that comes off of it, and how plants and trees and things that grow on the earth, they have a vibration and a frequency. People hook devices up to, I haven't listened to it, but I watched, or I saw in my doom scrolling, in the scrolling on my YouTube was mushrooms playing a keyboard. The vibration, the frequency, everything is alive. You can see it, right? They carry aura. It's alive. It's beautiful. All we need is what's grown. It's like going back to the old ways and the innovations of the cleverness, especially with the information we have now. What we would be able to do with what we know now to make anything and recreate anything that needs to be recreated from a simplistic, non-manufacturing way, like in a, industrious, I'm hearing like troughs, like use it, depending on where we live, what's native of where you want to live, what grows there, what do you depend on to aid your human naturally? And if we didn't have all this time and all this electricity, if we didn't have all these things, where would our time and focus be spent? Well, growing our food, building things for us to live. Our days would be full in living. Welcome to the jungle, baby. That's what I was just hearing. You're gonna die, though. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. Yeah. Namaste. Peace.